Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. So I just did a video recording how I'm doing my base. I know the foundation looks too pink. I am mixing it with something else just because I want to try and use it up. And I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Morphe palette to do an eye look today. So I think I'm going to start off with MEFO in my crease, and I am using a Morphe M433 brush. I hate this brush. It tears up my eye. It feels like I'm using sandpaper on my skin, but I paid $6 for this brush. I've washed it several times, and all it does is make the bristles flare out crazy. And it's not gotten any softer. And I don't know, I think this is supposed to be a natural hair brush. I'm also going to carry this shade under my eye a little bit on the corner. This was one of the two palettes that I pulled for the Shop My Stash for the month of January. And I have used this palette quite a bit, but I haven't really used it a whole lot on camera. So I figured I would do that and do kind of like a chit-chatty thing while I play with the shadows. Okay, now I'm actually going to take a really dark shade that's Buns, and I'm using a really unique tapered brush from BH Cosmetics. It's got a pointy tip on the end of it. It's really neat. So I'm just trying to get color on that tip, and I'm like actually tickling my eyelid trying to put this color down, because I don't want it to be like super dark on my lid. So I've been doing quite a few live streams lately, and people seem to like really enjoy them. I've been able to do like more hair tutorials and stuff because I found that recording a hair tutorial versus doing it in a live stream, you guys can ask questions and I can answer it without, having to try and figure out how to type out an explanation. So I've been doing a lot of live streams like that, and you guys seem to like really enjoy those. I will be doing like a breakdown video of like YouTube features for those of you that want to be doing content, or you might start uploading videos, and I'll break down things by topics as to what you need to do in order to get monetized, how monetization works, what super chat is, how you can get super chat, live streaming, the Google Hangout version of live streaming, and what you have to have in order to do that. And I'm going to be breaking all that stuff down into like individual videos with, screenshots and as much helpful information as I personally know, as well as most likely linking you to places like vidIQ or the YouTube creator videos that I've watched that talk about those things in either more detail, or that are just resources that I've used in order to find out this information, so that you guys can have a better understanding of how YouTube works and what it does for us creators, some of the tools and videos that are out there for us, so that we have a better understanding of how our backside works and the different screens that we have versus, just being a regular viewer. There are screens that we have that you guys don't. And there are features that bigger creators have that smaller creators don't. So there's probably things that somebody with 100,000 subscribers would have versus me, where I've got, 3,800 subscribers. So there will be a difference there. I think since I'm working with that shade, I'm going to go ahead and bring that under my eye as well, since I'm already working with it. So if you're interested in like seeing those videos, let me know. I plan on recording them. They're going to be very time consuming for me to do. I know I've been doing a lot of research for another video that I need to record. So I spent probably 3 whole days doing research on that, pulling ingredients, putting it into a Word file, rearranging things, doing more research on ingredients and breakdowns of certain things, just because I was curious. I've always kind of been research oriented. If I didn't know the answer, I would always look it up. It's just how I am. And I've connected this to the outside area because of the way that my eyes are shaped. I want to make sure that all of, this dark shade is connected. And then I've worked it along my lash line as close to like the roots of my lashes as possible, just kind of blending it there. And then I'm going to take this fairer brush and just kind of blend out underneath a little bit more. Okay, for the next shade that I'm going to be using, I'm going to be taking Central Park and working it on basically from here out. I forgot I didn't have my microphone on. I had to stop because I had a video go live. Okay, so I've just tapped the brush in on one side. So I'm going to just kind of like tap it here where I want the color to reach to, and then I'm going to go ahead and drag it out towards the outer V area. And the other 2 shades that I used are kind of like warm tone shades. This is more like a cool tone brown. Kind of reminds me of the color of like coffee grounds. Do you guys like it when I leave in me applying the shades and just speeding it up on doing it on both eyes? Or do you want me to show how I do it on one eye and then just not leave in the video of me doing both eyes? Because I just kind of leave in everything, because you never know what people want to see. I just kind of leave it in and then speed it up so that you can see what I'm doing and how I'm applying things and that kind of stuff. But I never know if you guys would rather just have me like cut that part out of the video and just record the one eye and then leave the other eye. I'll still do the other eye, but just kind of leave the other one off of the video. That way it cuts the time of the videos down. I'm also bringing this up into my crease a little bit. That was kind of like an oops thing because the brush is a little on the big side. This is a Scone Cosmetics brush. It's a big flat shader brush, and then whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to like kind of drag along that other color that I had, and it'll also help blend out the color that I have up by my lash line. And I'm just blending so I don't have any like extremely harsh lines. Okay, now I'm actually going to take, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. The blending brush, and just kind of blend out everything I've got going on the outer edge. And yes, this is going to lighten the color a little bit, but I don't want it so like dark in the crease. And then on the inner part of my eye, I will be going in with a flat synthetic brush from Luxie, and I'll be putting a shimmer on that part of my eye. And I'm going to get it wet. Where did I put it? Okay, now I have to hunt the brush down. Okay, found the brush. It was sitting on the counter and there was another brush sitting over it. And because it's a smaller brush, I couldn't find it. I'm going in with Hustle. And I've got both sides of the brush coated, and I did get it wet. It's kind of like a taupey gray color, but I figured since this is a cool tone brown on the outer V, I wanted to use a cool tone brown here, and I'm just kind of bringing that over that center line to blend out the other shade. And these shadows work beautifully whether they're wet or dry. The reason why I'm doing more of a neutral look is for two reasons. One, I did a really quick tutorial with this palette yesterday and put it up on Instagram, but I noticed in all the pictures that I had taken of the finished look, the brown shades made my blue eyes pop like 10 times more than they would without using it. And then I'm just going to carry it down here under my eye in the inner portion. And I'm not going to go all the way into the corner like I normally would. And I'm going to carry this about halfway as well. But these brown shades or beige and taupe shades, they really seem to make my blue eyes like stand out more. And I know when I was taking like makeup lessons when I was a kid, they wanted me to stick with browns, beiges, neutrals, greens, because what it does is it like intensifies how blue my eyes appear, which is perfectly okay with me. I'm gonna go ahead and take my little JCat color switch here and take off the color, and then I'm going to be going into the shade Beam for my inner corner, the brow bone, and then I'm gonna pop it on the very center where those two shades meet on my lid to do kind of like a halo eye. I did re-wet the brush, so I'm gonna carry this here. And then just tap it lightly in the center. Because this brush is wet, I don't want to like move the other shadow or pick it up underneath. And then I'm just going to press it under my brow and then run my finger over it to smooth it out. And then I'm going to press over the shadow in the center of my lid to kind of merge it with the other two colors that are already there. I think I'm going to go back in with the darker brown on the outside just to deepen that just a little bit. I lightly tapped the brush into that Central Park shade. one final time to blend. And this will also run over the color that I put in my brow bone, and that'll like smooth it out so it's not quite as blingy. I'm debating on whether or not I want to do black eyeliner or not. I was thinking about doing liner and lashes. I'm going to go ahead and pop a nude liner in my waterline, and I'll decide whether or not I want to do black. Okay, so I went ahead and used the L'Oreal Infallible in nude beige in my waterline. I did put a little bit of black liner right along my lash line. This is from Rodial. This is a Smoky Eye Pen in black. And then I put on the Smashbox X-Rated mascara. I always fight with this mascara. I ended up getting mascara here, here, and on 3 spots on my lid. So I went ahead and just did that off camera because I fight with it. So in order to finish this look off, I think I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter. Where did I put it? Totally fell over. Before I do lips, and I don't know why this has 2 lids, but I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face and then stamp it down with my beauty sponge. I really don't care for this stuff. It just got all over my chest and my shoulders. It feels like I'm spraying my face with hairspray. I honestly don't see like a big difference in what it does to my skin, other than taking down the powdery look that my skin might have from using product. And because I have dry skin, that's always a benefit, but that I can use with my rose tonic or my rose water spray, or some of the other moisturizing sprays that I have. Now into lips. This is the Color Mates lip liner. I think this is spiced something or another. I'm gonna go ahead and line with this because I know I've got some foundation on my lips. And I do not draw outside my lips. I draw right on the edge of my lip color. I actually have like a natural lip liner on anyways. And underneath, this is the Hanalei lip treatment. I just want to try and use it up. And this lipstick smells like it's going bad, but I just got it not that long ago. It smells like it's gone off. And I just got this in an Ipsy like 2 months ago. This is the C211 from Makeup Forever. It's just a really pretty, like, darker berry color. And then I'm gonna cover my lip with the Nude Beach from Dirty Little Secrets. It's like a peachy pink gloss with gold reflex in it. And because I absolutely cannot stand getting other lip colors on my lip gloss once, I just kind of tap it. And then use my lips to spread it out. And I know my lip comes all the way down to here because that is part of my lip, but it always makes me look like I'm drawn outside the lines. And I don't like that. I always usually wipe all that color off right there, but it is part of my lips. I'm trying to embrace the fact that I have a very large bottom lip. I know some people like it, some people don't. It is what it is. I don't have like filler or anything in. Even if I could afford it, I wouldn't get it just because it's personal preference for me. The only place that I would get filler is under my eyes where they're hollow in here. That's the only place that I would get filler if I could ever afford it. I wouldn't worry about getting like Botox or anything like that. You figure I'm 38 years old. These wrinkles have grown on my face for years. I'm not worried about it. Same thing with getting a nose job. I've had people say that they like my nose. Some people say that they hate my nose. I've been made fun of for it for years. I don't care. I've had it for 38 years. It literally has grown on my face my entire life, and it's gonna stay. So I wanted to come closer so you guys could see the finished look up close. Now, if you wanted to, you could throw some lashes on, but I like how it looks as it is. And I have naturally long lashes anyways, so I don't need the lashes. The lashes would just make it that much more glam. So I'll see you later. Bye. This is my finished look using the Jaclyn Hill palette. If you want to see how I did my foundation and blush, bronzer, highlight, brows, all of that will be in another video. That one should go up first, so I will link it in a card up here. Usually, you should see it at the very beginning of the video in the cards. I'm not one to like link it in the description box. I just put it in a card. Everything that is on my face will be linked down in the description box. Hopefully you enjoyed this look. If you do like it, then give me a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with your friends. Leave me a comment down below on, you know, if you like it, if you would have done something different, if you would have chosen different colors. Just talk with me in the comment section down below. I love getting comments. I do read them all. I do reply to just as many comments. If I get a comment, I most likely will reply to it. There's only 1 or 2 comments that I've gotten in the past year that I haven't replied to, and there's very good reasons why I haven't replied to those. So hopefully you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in another video very soon.